here's a really cool one, and I always love this one because this is what we call your lotto ticket. This is a butterfly pin, and this was on Tesla. So this was something that these are a lot of fun, and you can see how you can really spike your equity curve on this one. And this was from one of my members, Bill. He said he really summed it up really well. He said, the butterfly strategy is one of my favorites. It's the big winners that eventually make the difference in any trading account. With all the so-called low-risk option strategies being sold to the public, an account without the potential to hit that big one once in a while not betting, I call it the rant, but he said the farm, is a slow ride up a long hill. The strategy is easy as ABC, and he's got it really summed up. So here's what we did. This was one that we sent out. This is I've got 5 different types of alerts I sent out. This is one of the categories. So sent this out. This trade was set up. This was on the 8th of February this year. So at that point in time, we had Tesla was trading at 189.35. So I use was sent out. We use a service called Telegram. It goes out within seconds, but it shows you here. It says use Tesla long binary monthly butterfly option penny trade. At that point, it was trading, when I sent it out, it was trading at 189.35. I set the trade set up for a potential monthly option pin at 200 next Friday. So it said buy the butterfly Tesla, the 16 Feb, 197.5, 200, 205. So it's a $2.50 wide spread at $12. That's 12 cents or $12, and that's your risk. So super low risk. Now this thing was actually pinned to the dollar at 200, which is, it doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. So you'll see it does happen. So here it was, the day of expiration. This was kind of midday. At that point, it was trading at 200. This was up $215 per spread. So it was up over 1,791% return. Here it was right at the end of the day, right going out at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Towards the end of the day, it was trading right here at 200. And so this was up now to 230 per spread, up 1,916% return on that capital of 12 bucks. Okay. So these things, do happen. And that's, you say, somebody said, hey, I just made 1,000% return. You'd think they're lying to you, but you can actually do this. So here's the trade right there. That's where we set it up, on the 8th. And then we were trading it for this pin right here based on Fibonacci, moving averages, etc. And that's where that went out on expiration. And so here was the trade structure. So we bought that 197.5 call. We were targeting 200, sold the 200, bought the 202.5. Trade cost 12 cents, $12 right there. $250 wide spread, 200 less 202 or 202, 200, seeing the spread width, less your cost. So potential to make $238 per spread if it goes out right there. If it goes out anywhere in between, you're still having a huge return. So that would be 1,198, 93, let me say that right, 1,983% return on that risk of 12 bucks. Okay, so that's, these things are really exciting when you get that one to hit. So here it was, perfect pin at the end of the day. But what we'll typically do, we're scaling out. We'll get out, take a little bit of profit, and then try to hold some for the very last day. And this one went out right there. So it went from 12 bucks or 12 cents to 250. So there's your max profit, 238, 1,983. Okay. So that's the potential that you do get with these types of trades.